Listen, you guys, when I was like little, I wanted to be an astronaut. Hi, you guys. I am Lana Condor, and I am at home with 17, answering 17 questions. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to 17's YouTube channel. People would be surprised to know that I am very, very good at riding horses, I think. I don't think people know that. I'm really good. I really am. I don't know, I rode horses ever since I was little. I think ever since I was like 7 years old. And I don't know, you guys. I always have a fallback. There we go. Yes, I have been starstruck so many times, but my biggest being starstruck was anything that has to do with The Rock. So I've never met The Rock, but I love him so much. I tweeted him once and he tweeted me back and I screamed and cried and lost it. I was also doing Lily Singh's night show, and she is good friends with The Rock. So she had The Rock surprise me with a video, like a selfie video saying hi, and I screamed like bloody hell on television.
What's up, Lana? DJ here.
And I just lost it. I lost my chill. I would die to work with him, but then I'm like, I don't know, because will I just combust? Who knows? I don't know, it's hard for me to get embarrassed. I think I'm pretty, if I do something embarrassing, I'm just like, what's up? Hold on one second. Sorry, you guys, this is what happens when you film at home. Hey, babe! Anthony! You're super loud and I'm filming. No, it's okay. It's all good. Just, sorry, you guys. Maybe that was my embarrassing moment. I got incredibly lucky. Aerie asked me to be one of their aerial role models, their Aerie role model, which is epic. And I had watched the girls prior to this year who were role models before me working with Aerie, and I just learned so much from them, and I just always thought that the brand and their campaign was so truly special. And I think that the brand Aerie is actually a company that walks the walk and doesn't just talk the talk. When they asked me to do it, I was like, wow, I think people think I am one, and I really, really love that, and I love that responsibility. And it holds me accountable too, to continue to live my truth and to practice what I preach. And that's super important to me. And if I can help anyone out there, and if anyone can take anything away from me from whatever I say or do, I think that's a positive thing. So I am always so beyond thrilled, and working with Aerie has been awesome. Of course I am. I've spent so much time with all of them. It's impossible not to be friends with them. But yes, I am really, really close friends with all of the cast. The girls and we talk every single day. We have a group chat and we're constantly talking. And it's really nice to have my girl group, and we just support each other, and we're always just oh, I'm going through this life thing. Can you help me? Oh, I'm going through this. And it's really, really nice. Well, one thing that we really got into in the third movie, when we were all working together, was we really liked playing hide and go seek. And so we would constantly play hide and go seek, between takes, or when they didn't need us. We would find the weirdest places to hide, in the high school where Lara Jean goes to school. We hid all over the high school, and then finally production was yeah, you guys, we can't find you. You have to go to the green room and just sit still, because we literally can't find you. It's bigger. Lara Jean sees the world honestly for the first time, and that's really exciting for a young woman. So yeah, it's really, really awesome. And the last thing I'll say, because I need to stop myself because I will just probably tell you the whole thing, is that it is really satisfying because Lara Jean is fully dropped into herself, and you can really tell the growth that she's been through from the first one to the third. Well, I would say it's Raining in London, featuring Lana Condor. But if I were to pick a favorite Anthony De La Torre song, it would be, God, it's so difficult because like I have emotional investment in all of them. But I love Your Body. I wanna live in your body. I love that one. I think it's so good. And whenever I hear it, I just like start dancing. That would be really, really tough because I have a very blessed relationship. And I have a lot of favorite moments, but I think one of the most recent favorite moments was we were washing our sheets, our bed sheets, and it was like 40 minutes, but we really wanted to go to bed. And I was like, I can't wait for 40 minutes to go to bed. I want to go to bed now. But we ended up just laying there with Emmy, our dog, in between us, just like talking to each other and like talking about our future and talking about our plans and talking about what we want and hope for each other. And I don't know, I think as I get older, I just really value conversation that means something. I know how to eat a nettle. Like, I know it sounds weird, but I know how to eat a nettle picked from the wild. There's a certain way you fold nettles and you can just eat them without stinging yourself. So that's a secret talent. I think the advice I would give to my 17-year-old self would be what's out in the world is so exciting, and just to power through because high school will end and life will get even more brilliant and awesome. Actually, it was pretty romantic. I had my birthday. Of course, I was kind of bummed that we couldn't go out and do something special. So I woke up and I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. Anthony, as soon as I woke up, Anthony opened up his computer and he pressed play on a video. It was a video of all of my friends singing happy birthday to me and saying really kind things to me, and it was just so thoughtful and romantic and meant the world to me because I felt really special and I felt like I was with them, for my birthday. So that was a really romantic thing that Anthony did for me very recently. I, for a long time, thought I would be a journalist. My dad's a journalist, and I've always just really, really looked up to him and thought his job was just so cool. Listen, you guys, when I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut, but I'm really bad at math, so that wasn't a realistic thought. I can definitely tell you, oh my gosh, Emmy is crying. Emmy, you're okay, baby girl. Emmy's my dog, she's the love of my life. Actually, last time I was talking with 17, I believe, was when I was in New York promoting a show that I did, and that's where I adopted Emmy. So 17 was a major part of the adoption. Focus, Lana, focus. This is what happens when you do things at home. You just get sidetracked and then you're like, what's happening? Where am I? What's going on? My worst, most embarrassing habit would be, I'm a really horrible nail biter. I'm not even gonna show you guys because it's humiliating. I bite my nails down to the very, very stub, and it's so gross and so bad. I suck with my hand. I just hate it. It's my fault. I know. I can be better. I know. My favorite food is noodles. I eat noodles every single day. Every single day I eat noodles. I can't go a day without eating noodles. Anthony and I went to Africa on safari And for breakfast, we would go out in the Jeep and then we would just like stop. By the way, this is the wild. And we would stop when we saw like a nice tree and we'd get out and we'd set up a picnic. And there would be lions like 10 feet away from us, by the way. And hippopotamuses. There was once where we ate breakfast next to hippos. Wild, uncaged. And we set up breakfast, and then we would have breakfast of like a little pastry, an egg, and some kind of like chutneys that the locals had made for us. That first time when we did that and we had breakfast in Africa on the freaking safari plains, like that, I don't think I'll ever have an experience like that again. So I think that was the best meal. Not just because of the food, which was amazing, and completely handmade by the tribe, but also just the fact that I'm like eating breakfast next to a lion and I'm like, aren't I your breakfast? Ooh, creepy. I'm pretty sure it was Postmates telling me that my delivery was almost there, and to that I said yay. Because Postmates for life, food always. That's it. I hope I didn't ramble too much. And oh yes, these are cherries or apples. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know. Comment below if you think it's a cherry or an apple, because to this day I have no clue. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to 17's YouTube channel as well. Love you guys. Bye.